Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have an update to share about one of Trump's Capitol insurrectionists. It's time for an episode of Where Are They Now?
Was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
So 51-year-old Army veteran and Texas resident Sean Watson was first arrested on January 5th. That was when he attended a pre-insurrection rally and he crossed a police line. He apparently was trying to get to BLM protesters. However, he was released the same day. Then on January 6th, Watson was seen in photos and on video inside the Capitol. He was wearing a 3%er shirt and carrying a Trump flag. Then following the Capitol attack, Watson shared with coworkers videos that he took at the Capitol, and he told them, quote, "I fucked shit up." And in a text on January 7th, Watson wrote, quote, "I was one of the people that helped storm the Capitol building and smash out the windows. We made history today. Proudest day of my life." And yet on January 19th, when Watson was interviewed by the FBI, he denied being at the Capitol at all. Guess he wasn't that proud when all was said and done, huh? In a subsequent FBI interview, though, on February 4th, Watson then admitted that he was at the Capitol and he admitted to deleting videos that he took that day. Then in a media interview, the very next day after that, Watson defended his actions again, and he said, quote, "The Capitol Police attacked us," and quote, "It kind of had to happen." And when he was asked if he had any regrets, Watson told the reporter, quote, "No, I do not regret any of it. I'm actually proud of what I'm doing. I am. I feel like I'm fighting for my country." So back to being proud again when not face to face with the police. So Watson was arrested on April 28th of last year. He was charged with entering a restricted building or grounds, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and parading in a Capitol building. In April of this year, Watson pleaded guilty to the parading charge, and he was facing up to 6 months in jail, 5 years of probation, and $5,000 in fines, although the prosecutor requested only 14 days in jail, 3 years of probation, and 60 hours of community service. The prosecutor told the judge that Watson, although he wasn't violent, he did deserve some time behind bars because, quote, "He misleads others by claiming the Capitol Police attacked us. This disinformation furthers his attack on our democracy, particularly when it's coming from an Army veteran." In addition, the prosecutor cited his January 5th arrest in which Watson was confronting the Black Lives Matter protesters, as I mentioned. They also pointed out that although Watson was arrested, the authorities never actually pursued charges for January 5th. And then Watson's attorney asked for probation only, of course, or he said home detention at the very most. At the sentencing hearing, Watson sang a very different tune. And again, he ditched his pride. He told U.S. District Judge Amit Mehta, quote, "I would just like to say that at the time when all this started, January 6th, I was incredibly wrapped up in this hysteria of this. I don't know why I got so caught up in it. I kept myself in this little bubble of news and kept listening and got caught up in this and went to DC. And when I was there at the Capitol, it was just this hysterical mob." And then Watson went on to say, quote, "Nobody made me go in. I went in on my own, so I can't blame anybody. What I did was absolutely ridiculous and completely stupid. And in the 14 months that I've been on pretrial release, I've had a lot of time to think about this. I don't agree with any of the stuff I did back then. I'm incredibly embarrassed by what I did." Watson also now claims that he founded a church, and he said that he has, quote, "dropped all the political nonsense." Then he added, quote, "What I did was wrong. I repent for what I did. That's all I can say, Your Honor. I am deeply sorry for my actions." So Judge Mehta told Watson that his January 5th arrest should have woken him up, but, quote, "That arrest did not deter you. It did not cause you to think twice before acting on Jan 6. And in fact, your conduct on Jan 6 went even further than what you did on Jan 5th. And, quote, A court of law simply cannot ignore the fact that the arrest didn't have the impact on you that it should have. If I were to give you a period of straight probation, it wouldn't promote respect for the law. I don't think it would reflect the seriousness of the offense. However, after giving him that tongue lashing, Mehta also said that he believed Watson and that he believed that he was truly remorseful and that his punishment would have been more severe if he hadn't expressed regret. With that, he sentenced him to only 7 days in jail, 2 years of probation, 60 hours of community service, and $500 in restitution. This is ridiculous. I don't believe this duplicitous fool at all, not for 1 second. He's embarrassed. Do you know what he should be embarrassed about? Thinking that anyone but this judge would buy his bogus remorse. I have zero doubt that he's going to be back at it again. Oh, and he'll be off probation in just enough time for the 2024 election. So thank you, Judge Mehta. Anyway, guys, when I hear more about this guy, I'll let you know because I have no doubt. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.